What is going on, everybody? Browns gratification here. The Cleveland Browns beat the Steelers 48 to 37 in what looked like to be a blowout. Came a little close, a little too much for comfort, and then Sione Taki interception basically seals the deal. There's people lighting fireworks at 11:40 where I'm at. You guys could probably hear it. Oh well, Baker Mayfield, 21 for 34, 263 yards and 3 touchdowns. Nick Chubb, 18 rushes, 76 yards. Kareem Hunt, 8 rushes, 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jarvis Landry, 5 receptions, 92 yards and a touchdown. Nick Chubb, big game receiving wise, 4 receptions, 69 yards and a touchdown. Then Austin Hooper, 7 receptions, 46 yards and a touchdown. Had a couple drops, but that's all right. well, it's not all right. We got to step that up for next week. MJ Stewart with an interception. Sione Takitaki with an interception. Sheldrick Redwine with an interception. And Porter Gusman with an interception. Sheldrick Redwine also had a touchdown, which at the beginning of the game, a a horrible snap by Maurice Pouncey, I believe it is, or Marquise, or I think it's Maurice, which then let the Browns score a touchdown in the first like 45 seconds of the game. And then from there, we were up by 1 point, 35 to 7. I'm sorry if you guys can hear those fireworks, but it's whatever. At one point, we were up 35 to 7. They scored like 23 unanswered points. And then that's when it got a little dicey. It looked like the momentum was going to them. And then Big Ben threw an interception. Threw 4 that game, had 4 touchdowns. Last one kind of a garbage time touchdown. Had 47 completions out of 68 attempts, which is crazy. Like they had 11. Like yeah, I mean they were leading. Sorry, they were behind most of the game, but yeah. Had 501 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Juju Smith-Schuster had his biggest game of the season, 13 receptions, 157 yards, and a touchdown. Did a good job in well, Claypool had 2 touchdowns, but he had 5 receptions. Yeah, I'm so happy we're gonna get Denzel Ward back next week. We were missing him quite a bit. We had 0 sacks too, so the line held up. Unfortunately, Jack Conklin had a hamstring, so he was out from you know for at least the second half. I don't remember how much he was out. And then Michael Dunn, was having a good game, he got injured, and then they brought in another left guard. So hopefully they're okay. Other than that, I think we're all good with injuries. Kevin Stefanski, what a game. Sorry, Alex Van Pelt. What a game call from him. He did a great job. Defensively, though, I I don't understand why we were playing loose, like especially when looked like they were starting to come back. I I just don't like that. I mean, I get you kind of have to do it. It was just I was like some of it was just like really like you're gonna let that be a catch. I don't know. I think Joe Woods should have let them play a little tighter than that. Knowing it's the Steelers, they have an explosive offense, and your DBs. I mean, they weren't doing too bad in the first half. What was it, 35 to 10 or 35 to 13 in the first half? And then they just let them play loose, and that's when Big Ben got comfortable. I think he was calling most all his own plays at one point. Um, yeah, I don't know. That was a crazy game on to Kansas City. Now, if we would have lost, Pittsburgh would have faced Buffalo, I believe, right? And then Baltimore would have faced Kansas City. I think that's how it went. I don't know. They have a new format, I think, for this year. But no, we face Kansas City next week, so that's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, we're at no COVID issues. I just really wish we have a bubble, but I'm sure everybody's gonna be extra careful, even more careful than they are. Uh, we had 20 first downs. They had 35. That's just they had offense more. They had 32 minutes of possession. We had 27. They had 5 total turnovers, one fumble, and 4 interceptions. Punted it 3 times. We punted it 5 times. We had 3 penalties. They had 4. Um, third down, we were 6 of 14. Could do a little better on that. And then fourth down, we were 0 for 0. We didn't go for it. Mike Prefer, good job for him. I think that's definitely going to help him a little bit with, if he wants to be, if he's going to get any calls to be like an OC, DC, or a head coach. That game just adds to his resume. I don't think it's going to happen this season, obviously, or next season rather, but I think it does give him, better resume for him. So good job, great job to the Cleveland Browns. Can't wait for Kansas City. What a game. To all the Baker Mayfield haters, you can't say anything now. In his first playoff game, threw for 3 touchdowns, no mistakes. He killed it. The Browns killed it. Sione Takitaki, the defense did decent, right? I mean, kind of got a little scary there, but Sione Takitaki with the basically game clinching interception. So good job to the Cleveland Browns. Can't wait for next week, and peace.